Hello and welcome to Rate That Character! This is a series Source Gaming puts on where they go over a possible contender for a new character in Super Smash Bros., rate their chances for being playable with pros and cons, and give a score out of 100. That out of the way, I'm not a member of Source Gaming. Hi, my name is AShadowLink, and the thoughts expressed in this video do not reflect that of Masahiro Sakurai, anyone else at Source Gaming, or anyone's thoughts but my own. Today's topic is on someone special. In fact, you can say, I'm absolutely crazy about it!
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Dante is the lovable protagonist of the acclaimed Devil May Cry series, the franchise responsible for kickstarting the hack-and-slash genre. He is son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta and a human named Ava, making him half human and half demon. Dante boasts the strength of a devil, but due to his human half, he cares for humans and fights for the sake of mankind. He sports a devil may care attitude and rarely takes things too seriously, except in the second game, but we don't talk about that one. In his games, he usually wields a trusty signature longsword called Rebellion, and two dual pistols named Ebony and Ivory. In addition, he collects a wide variety of different unique weapons called Devil Arms from defeating boss monsters, which expand his arsenal. With the absolutely legendary status of his character, Dante would fit right in among other icons of gaming in Super Smash Bros.
Don't bet on it.
As previously stated, Devil May Cry is the granddaddy of hack-and-slash games, and this monumental achievement alone would make putting Dante in a no-brainer. Dante has a wide variety of moves, techniques, and styles at his disposal that would make his moveset truly unique from the rank and file of other sword fighters. Using his style-switching mechanics from Devil May Cry 4, he can change his moveset or stats on the fly to accommodate for the scenario at hand. He could be a truly unique jack-of-all-trades type character. He also has tons of moves from his home games. Devil May Cry wrote the book on how to make an action game, and that book said there should be tons of moves. While it doesn't have nearly as extensive a move list as Bayonetta, Devil May Cry has a respectable assortment of abilities for the player to perform, so they're never left in a scenario without something to fall back on. Dante also has access to some crazy devil arms like Pandora, a mythical weapon which is said to have 666 forms, although Dante only uses 7 of them. A personal favorite of mine is Nevin, which is a guitar that Dante can shred to shoot electric bats, and he can transform it into a scythe to attack up close, because why not? Now, with everything I've said, Dante might end up in a similar situation to Bayonetta. Plainly overpowered. He'd be difficult to fine-tune and balance, and I'd hate for a character I love so much to be the bane of every competitive Smash player. It's also hard to limit him to just a few of his weapons or moves. Should he only use Rebellion and Ebony and Ivory? Or should he have access to all of his Devil Arms? Or should he be limited to only one game? I can imagine he'd be a hard character to create. The final problem we face is that, unfortunately, Devil May Cry has no games on Nintendo. The only appearances Dante has made on Nintendo platforms are in the two Project Cross Zone games. And, in SNK vs. Capcom Card Fighters DS? Cloud was in a similar situation, but while Cloud only appeared in spin-offs on Nintendo platforms, his home series, Final Fantasy, at least started on Nintendo. Dante and Devil May Cry's legendary and beloved status in the context of video games might be enough to get him into Super Smash Bros. The lack of any real Devil May Cry games on Nintendo platforms is a big bummer, but with how iconic Dante is, his inclusion in Smash still isn't out of the question. Far from it. I would say it's pretty likely. Thanks for watching today's Rate That Character. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it around. Let us know in the comments what you think about today's character and leave suggestions for a future RTC. I thank all of the patrons of Source Gaming, in particular, the super patron, the Duke of Dorks. A link to his channel will be in the description. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date, and always remember to return to the source!